Hi everyone, this is Knowledge Topper, and in this particular video we try to briefly discuss and understand the key main differences between operating lease and financial lease. If you didn't subscribe our channel Knowledge Topper yet, please do subscribe our channel Knowledge Topper as well as like our Facebook page and do join our Facebook group as well. You will find a lot of good material related to these topics as well as from other courses as well. So let's get into this video. First of all, you will look at our meaning for both our terms like operating lease and financial lease. Then you will further look at our main key differences. So first of all, our first basis for comparison is meaning. Like if you talk about from the perspective of operating lease, you can say that operating lease is a kind of rental agreement or a contract in which risks and rewards remains with the lessor. And if you talk about from the perspective of financial lease, like it is a kind of loan agreement or a contract, you can say, in which risks and rewards are transferred to the lessee. Now if we talk about our second basis for comparison, which is ownership, like in operating lease, ownership remains with the lessor. On the other hand, if we talk about from the perspective of financial lease, ownership transferred to the lessee. Now, if we talk about our third basis for comparison, which is accounting treatment, like in operating lease, lessee has to show the lease payment as an operating expense and the lease asset is an off-balance sheet item for the lessee. Now, if you talk about from the perspective of financial lease, lessee can show depreciation of the asset while lease payments can be treated as interest. Leased asset is shown on the balance sheet. Remember, these two are the main key differences. Now, if we talk about from the perspective of lease term, like in operating lease, usually contracts are for short term. And if we talk about from the perspective of financial lease, usually contracts are for long term. Now, if we talk about our fifth basis for comparison, which is expenses and running cost, like in operating lease, lessee pays only the lease payments. And if we talk about from the perspective of financial lease, lessee bears all expenses including insurance, maintenance, taxes and other administration expenses associated with the particular leased asset. And if we talk about our sixth basis for comparison, which is risk of obsolescence, like you can say that in operating lease, the risk of obsolescence is with the lessor, like it is lies with the lessor. And if you talk about from the perspective of financial lease, the risk of obsolescence is lies with the lessee. This is our last basis for comparison. And if you talk about from the perspective of operating lease, like there are a few examples you can say that that are usually used most often when it comes to operating lease. These are projectors, like computers, laptops are usually leased through short-term operating lease agreements, and a particular house, shops, these all are like operating lease examples. And if you talk about from the perspective of financial lease, they are plants, machineries, land, buildings. Usually these are leased through longer term financial lease agreements. So this is the video for all of you guys. Hope you understand the main key differences between operating lease and financial lease. If you like this video, thumbs up, do subscribe our channel Knowledge Topper as well as like our Facebook page and do join our Facebook group as well. You will find a lot of good material related to these topics as well as from other courses as well. So this is the video for you guys. If you like this video, thumbs up. Thank you so much everyone. It's time to say bye bye.